I respect everybody till they earn my disrespect. For all of you that are unaware, this month, uh, November 2013, Sheriff Arpaio has a team that he's put together. He's looking for volunteers still. And he's going to go to Washington, D.C., and he's going to make sure that every single member of Congress and Senate has a copy of the investigation into Obunghol's fraud. Now, we're not just talking about a birth certificate here. We're talking about him fraudulently posting a birth certificate that he pretended was his original. I didn't say pretend, I said portend. He is portending that that is his birth certificate. It is not. It's an absolute fraud, and this is clearly proven in Sheriff Arpaio's cold case posse's investigation. Mike Zullo has done an excellent job. Now, what they plan on doing is they're going to go to Washington and they're going to make sure every single member of Congress and Senate has a copy of this complete investigation. This would include the fraudulent selective service card. They can prove that as a fraud, and they can also prove that the Social Security number that Obunghol posted online as part of his income tax return was fraudulent. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to take away the ability for any member of Congress and Senate to say, I didn't know, I was unaware. After the 18th of this month, not a single one of them can claim that anymore. You see, I believe that more than half of the members of Congress and Senate are well aware of the Obunghol fraud being perpetrated on the American people and the world. But they ignore it. And they ignore it because they think that the American public doesn't know about it, so they can ignore it. With the NSA spying on everybody, and that includes Congress, Senate, Supreme Court justices, everybody. The NSA spies on everybody. So whispers of, charges being brought or an arrest are quickly snuffed out. Have a look into the Naval Yard shooting. Stories out that they were going to arrest Obunghol, and that Naval Yard shooting was to stop them. It'll come out in the end. So, I think it is our job to make sure after the 18th, and even before, start swamping their asses now. Email, text message, call, get on Facebook and talk to your Congress and Senate member. Every one of them has a Facebook page now. And you are to tell them that they can't ignore it anymore, and they had better do something, or charges of sedition can be brought against them. Now, people out there are telling me they can't do that. They can't go to Washington and just start handing out what they want. They will be stopped. Really? Got news for you. Do you know, obviously you don't, so I'm going to inform you, but do you know the highest law enforcement in the land? It's not the CIA, it's not the FBI, it's not even the Secret Service. The highest law enforcement in the United States are our sheriffs. And yeah, Sheriff Arpaio is going to Congress. Who's going to stop him now? I don't think anybody's going to stop a sheriff. They might try. So we are to get on the phone. We are to get on the computer. It is our job now to make sure that these people know that we know. And now they can no longer deny knowing. It's about to get shook loose, people. It is about time. I am sick and tired of every single morning I have to think that I have a usurping, illegal, alien Muslim dog in my White House before my feet hit the floor every single morning. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of watching these lies. Lie upon lie upon lie. If you like your health care, you can keep your health care. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. When, you know, documents have surfaced that he knew back in 2010, 3 years ago. Still said it anyway. Arguments in the White House about what was being said. Still said it anyway. He was lying. He knew he was lying. Now, people keep telling me that he can't be impeached because of that lie. First of all, you can't impeach a fraud. You have to expose the fraud. But let me explain my position on this matter. Supposedly, he can't be charged with lying because he didn't lie to Congress. I contend, again, that he did lie to Congress. He sold them on the idea of if you like your health care plan, you can keep your health care plan. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. And then they passed the bill. And then he exempted them. So he did lie to Congress to get that law passed, didn't he? Yes, he did. So just like Nixon, he can have charges brought up on him. He did lie to Congress to get them to do something. They did it, and then he exempted them. There you go, people. He lied to all of America, including Congress and Senate. He lied. Blatantly fucking lied. As I've said all along, every time he starts a speech, my fellow Americans, that's a fucking lie. Obunghole lies incessantly. How do you know? His mouth is moving. I don't think the son of a bitch has ever told the truth. Ever. Assholes like Nancy Pignosy with her head stuck up his ass. Do you see this broad around him? Fawning and feigning all over him? This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. She calls this man brilliant. I loathe to call him a man, first of all. A man is proud of who he is. He doesn't hide behind a fake facade and a fake name. Half of America doesn't even know his real name. Not even half. A very small fraction of America knows his real name. Everybody knows that when he went to college, his name was Barry Soetoro. Everybody knows that, right? Anybody ever seen any paperwork where he changed his name to Barack Hussein Obama? No paperwork ever surfaced. It's an alias. Most of his life is an alias. Bathhouse Barry. Look into it. 3 men were killed execution style to keep Barry's homosexuality a secret. One of those men, Larry Sinclair, is that his name? Made a video, a YouTube video, and he challenged Barack Hussein Obama to a lie detector test to prove that they had homosexual sex and cocaine. Soon after he was found, execution style in the back of the head, his mom is still wanting to know what happened. She's pretty sure she knows. So do I. Hillary Clinton, how many dead bodies are connected to her? It's about time to put an end to this, people. About time to put an end to this now. Dianne Feinstein wants to make $1 billion by giving her husband exclusive rights, real estate rights to all the closed post offices around the country so that she can stand to make $1 billion. Put a stop to this shit, people. Put a stop to this shit now. Obunghole's going to bring down martial law if we let him, because this narcissistic son of a bitch is not going to leave that office. Believe that. Believe that right now. You can't see it coming? Do you think that he's really going to let old Barry scare go down the drain? What kind of a program that is motivated to stay alive by young people joining exempts those same young people by letting them stay on their parents' insurance policies until they're 26. This thing was formulated to fail. Formulated to fail. The website that cost hundreds of millions of dollars is said by many in the computer industry that it could have been made for less than $1 million, and it would have been better. But yet hundreds of millions were spent on a failure of a... This is incredible. A bunghole wants single-payer, government-controlled health care. And are you going to let him get it? The first step to any socialized society is health care. Unreal that people are sitting by and letting this happen. That's for the NSA. They can go fuck themselves. I'll say what I want. I'm a free American. To the IRS? Yeah, you can go fuck yourselves too. I'm a little sick and tired of being bullied by government agencies. This was never, ever supposed to happen. That's why we have a Bill of Rights and a Constitution that outline the government's restrictions, not the American citizen. You're going to have to start waking up, people. You're going to have to start waking up in droves now. It's time. It's time to stand up. Call your congressman. Call your senator. Don't just call once. You must now make your voice heard. They can't hide O'Bunghole and his fraud anymore. You want O'Bunghole scare gone as I do? You expose this fraud. Because once he's exposed as a fraud, nothing, absolutely nothing he has signed, enacted, or deemed the law can stand. A fraud can't sign any bill into law now, can they? A fraud cannot sign executive orders and actions. Now can they? Seems to me O'Bunghole's legacy as the first black president, first of all, he's mulatto. Second of all, he's just going to bring the black race down. Because he's going to be such an utter failure, and exposure as a fraud is going to enrage, as it should, a lot of black people. Make your calls. Make your voice heard. It's up to you. Get yourself one of the sheriff's kits. They're online. You can download them. I downloaded mine. It's got all the evidence right there for everybody and anybody that wants to see it. Good luck, America. God bless us all.